So Walton Street has now been closed. The pull-on is complete, but the build for Hull Fair 2025 continues for just 2 more days. Should almost be ready. So shall we go and take a look on this 8th consecutive Hull Fair 2025 build update? Okay, so welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the second from last Hull Fair 2025 pull-on and build update. As I said, the pull-on is complete now. There's no more pulling on. Everything that is on site for the fair should already be on site. However, obviously the build still continues. This is Walton Street. This is the area where I was saying is all the food units, and as you can see, they've all got set up. They're all just putting the finishing touches on, getting ready to open in just 2 days' time. So we will head over to the area where we've started all these videos. Today is the 8th of October with 2 days to go until opening night at Hull Fair. So I'm expecting now for things to be kind of almost as they're going to be in 2 days' time. It's exciting to see. I can hear some music going on and I can see some of them have got lights on. We'll take a full walk around the site and take it all in. And it's so cool to think that we've seen this grow from 8 days ago, when it was just an empty car park, into what now actually resembles Hull Fair. It actually looks like it's the fair, just with less people. I'm going to squeeze down the side of this truck. So we'll head inside, take a full walk around, see any updates that there is. And it is a little bit later than usual, this video, because I did say earlier on in the series that I did want to do at least one video after sunset, so we could walk around when it's kind of like dark and we can see it in a different light, so to speak, with all the lights on and things, and a little bit more atmospheric. And today's that day. So it is now just gone twilight. It's about 28 minutes past 6 now on Wednesday the 8th of October. So it's literally 46 hours until the opening of Hull Fair. So we'll head straight inside. This is the area where we've always come in, with the giant wheel, and we've got turbojet with the lights on now. And atmosphere is not lit up or anything, it's not even fully set up, so that's still getting there by the looks of it. But I can hear the music. That's probably coming from the atmosphere creator. Here's Matthew's Skyfall has started. So it's actually started going up now, look. This is a latecomer. All the other really tall rides are already pretty much done, completely done. Vertical Limit and the Giant Wheel have been done for a few days now, but Matthew's Skyfall is just going up now. So they've got a good few days of, well, 2 days of hard work, long hours I assume, because it gets a lot taller than that. That's not it. They've obviously got to add all them bits to it. But we saw just how quick Big Ben Tower went up. Big Ben Tower started like this, and obviously they build it upwards. They start with the top and then just keep adding sections and lifting it up and up and up until it becomes a completed ride. And Big Ben Tower started small like this, and then literally 24 hours after I saw it like this, it was pretty much complete. And that's about the same sort of height. You're looking at around 80 metres tall. But I find it's a weird place to put this. It's like literally squeezed in between the reverse bungee there and the giant wheel, and Vertical Limit right next to it as well. So it's quite a tight squeeze. But it's a good location to be that high up because, as I said before, you're right on the edge of the park, so in one sweeping view across Hull Fair, there, across the car park, you'll see everything in one go. So tomorrow will be the last build video of this year anyway, and then opening night the day after. So tomorrow is my last opportunity to come and film any progress that's being made and any build that's happening. Can't quite see the other side of the truck what's going on. Oh, we saw some flashing lights on the giant wheel. So yeah, they're lifting something for Skyfall there. Back toward the end of the video to have a look at this. I'm on a little bit of a time constraint today because I'm parked. You obviously can't park on Walton Street anymore because it's fully blocked off because of all the food units there. So from 6 AM this morning it was blocked off to any access at all, and I've had to park in a sort of restricted area where you do only get 1 hour, and it was about a 5-6 minute walk to the fair site from where I've parked. I've just parked on Albert Ave. So we'll have a walk around, we'll see some of the lights, see what's changed. I'm expecting that Skyfall tomorrow to be done on tomorrow's update. It has to be, because the next one after that there'll be people on it. But it'll look really cool when it's really high up. It's gonna look really good. The twister there that we saw, the atmosphere creators having the big iconic ring put up. It just looks better when it's dark like this. The sun's just gone down. You just get a little bit more of a really good feel for the fair when you can see the lights all lit up. I mean, obviously there's no people about, so you kind of like feel like you've got the fair to yourself almost. In 2 days there will be loads of people here, loads. So you won't see the floor like you can see now. I mean, I'll be here for opening, and I think from what I remember, from 4 o'clock on Friday it's fairly quiet for the first half an hour or so, but everyone just start piling in. From about 7 o'clock onwards it is absolutely insane, but you will see that. That's looking really good, the Bavarian fun house when it's all lit up. It's got some good lights on that. And the ghost train's going round, the famous ghost train. That's looking good. There is usually quite a big queue. Oh, here's Outer Limits, look. It's not Hull Fair without Outer Limits. I said that yesterday. That was nowhere to be seen yesterday, but it's here again, in the same place. Has to be. And there we go. Testing the trains. That looks like more Skyfall. Another carriages for Skyfall. Ice Jet looks like it's pretty much done as well. we'll do the same route. Do the same route that we have been doing. Go check out the progress of the spinning coaster over there. We saw that being built yesterday. IceJet's got quite a few gaff lads. I now know some terms. people are educating me on the correct terms to use. I've been using the term work people, workmen, but they're not. Apparently, in the business, they're called gaff lads. So gaff, G-A-F-F. There's a few gaff lads on IceJet there. Putting the carriages on. It's so cool to see it with the lights. Makes a big difference. It gives a proper Hull Fair feeling with the lights. There's Crow's exclusive Psycho. We did see that yesterday. No lights on that yet, as of yet. The Around the World's actually going around with the little lights underneath the carriage. We'll have a look at that in a sec. And the top spin there. See, there is another big wheel. So there is a second big wheel that only started getting put up either overnight or this morning, because we saw these carriages here as I was leaving last night. I didn't mention it on the video because I finished the video at that point, but I did take a picture of it and pop it on our Facebook group. So there was a little bit of a clue that there was a second big wheel coming if you checked our Facebook group and you saw the pictures. But that is the big wheel in build progress right now. And this is the spinning coaster that we saw being built yesterday. It's definitely coming together, look. The only thing missing is people. It's just nice to have this sort of space at Hull Fair to move around and hear yourself think. Yeah, spinning coaster there. Looks like they're just tightening the track up, putting some more bolts in. They've got the actual train on. They've got the carriages on the track. And this is the big wheel being built up. It's a big wheel. It's not a giant wheel. It's not the biggest wheel, but it's a big wheel. And here's the famous New York, New York. Somebody was asking about that, on yesterday's video, I think it was. Somebody said, where is the New York, New York? Oh, it's there. It's at the back, next to Big Ben Tower. It's cool. I did say that I wanted to come at this time of night on at least one of the days, and it just happens to be that today is that day, just because of other commitments. I do have to work. YouTube doesn't pay me enough to not work, so I do have to still work to pay the bills. So I've been out at work today, and I was a little bit held up with that. So I thought, perfect timing. I will use today as the day where I come and see it after sunset. Well, that's Big Ben Tower with the carriages, the little. I think they're putting them on, are they? I can't quite see what they're doing. Putting the seats on, or the seats might already be on. So yeah, this is the one from Skegness. I went to see it just a couple of days before it actually opened in Skegness. Whole position dodgems there in the dark. But they'll be all lit up in just 2 days' time. It's exciting. Oh, that's part of the Caterpillar coaster, look. Like the Big Apple. This is the #1 family roller coaster. So they say. You know it's true because they tell you themselves. The Big Apple. And that's Taylor's Rock and Roll Walters. There's Jungle Madness over there, which we have already seen, and then another Sizzler just in front of the Slingshot. We did see the Matrix testing the lights yesterday as well. That big wheel's going to get pretty close to the Matrix, isn't it? Once it's completed. Let's go around and take a look at the different angle and see. Yeah, that is going to be pretty close to the Matrix when completed. Everything just seems so tight together. It's really compact in certain areas this year. I know it has to be to get everything in. There's the Booster Max. So we'll walk down here. I will, again, as I keep saying, I'll try and keep to the same sort of route that I'm doing for each video, just to make it easier to follow. If you followed along from the other videos and the build progress from literally an empty car park 8 days ago, I did come here 8 days ago, stood in this car park, and I showed you the empty car park and said it's so hard to picture the fair as a full Hull fair when you just stood in the car park. And that was this very car park, and look at it now. Arthur's Hellblazer. There's not a lot new to show you because pretty much everything that is coming to Hull Fair was already on site yesterday in yesterday's update video. So it's not really a pull-on update anymore. There's nothing new. It's just a progress update and a build update to see just how different things are from yesterday to today. And that's the Yeti. There's quite a few dodgems at this year's fair. I think I've seen at least 3 now, maybe 4. Around the world stopped testing now. That was testing just a minute ago, with all the lights underneath the seats as well. And it says at the top, around the world, in LED lights. I'm hoping it's quite nice and a little bit different for you to see building it at night. That was the reason why I wanted to do this, just so it's a little bit of a different sort of view, a little bit of a different way of seeing it. And I did wonder, like once the sun went down, I did wonder from the start, from 8 days ago, when I first arrived, whether they actually did carry on through the night once the sun went down. Did they get the lights out and start working in the dark just with the floodlights and things? So it's interesting to see and have my own question answered. It's just nice. You actually get to see a side of the fair that you would never usually see if you come and have a walk around, especially at night, this close to opening night when most things are set up and it resembles Hull Fair in completion, and you get to see all the lights, but you just almost got it to yourself. It's really nice. So I'm going to head into the centre. We will head back over to Skyfall before we leave, just so we can see if that's any different and see if we can catch them actually doing anything on it. I was hoping Seastorm would all be lit up because I really like the light package on Seastorm with all the light blues and the whites, and looks really good. But we'll catch it on Friday. See, when we came yesterday, all the lights was on this crazy circus funhouse. I really wanted to see the big wheel lit up as well, because that's iconic. It keeps testing the lights, it like teases with them, twinkling a little bit just in sections, but not fully on. I'll head back down, we'll go back to Skyfall, and then we'll sort of walk through the centre of the fair and see if there's anything going on. But pop in the comments down below of this video if you think I should come tomorrow for one final update video, or shall we just leave it as a surprise after this today. Give me a day off and then be back on Friday to see it all completed, because from today and tomorrow the only thing I think that might look a little bit different is Skyfall, but be completed. But we'll get to see that in all its glory on opening night anyway, just the day after. So let me know if you do want me to come tomorrow. I don't know if these things are getting a little bit tedious for you. I don't want to bore you just by showing you the same things. The whole point of this series of vlogs was just to show you the progress of it from literally nothing, from an empty car park, to the completed Hull Fair on Friday. So if you want me to come tomorrow, pop it in the comments and I will do. I will make time for it and I will come for one last update vlog. But if you're not bothered, if this is enough for the build updates and you just want to wait now until the Friday opening day and see everything completed and in its full and entirety, then let me know. As I say, I do read every comment. Every single comment that's there I do read, and I do reply to every comment that I can, so they are helpful to me when you do sort of let me know what you prefer and things. Like, I don't think there'll be much of a change between today and tomorrow, and it'll just be nice to see on Friday when it is all done, after we've seen it grow from a little baby. It's like our little baby. We've seen it grow from nothing. Every day I've been, and we've just seen it gradually get bigger and bigger and better and better and brighter and brighter, and it is now pretty much there. So we're back where we began, look, with the giant wheel and the atmosphere creator. We've still got the famous ring fascia laid down. We've not put that up yet, but we're going to take a right and head into the centre of the fair now, just to see if there's any different updates that we've not caught yet. But it's nice to see it with the lights. Guess you're in the mood. It's like Christmas Eve, isn't it? It's like if opening night of Hull Fair is like Christmas Day, then it's like that time now where you're getting the mince pies out, you're getting the stockings on the fireplace, you're getting brand new pajamas to wear. Not that I do all that for Hull Fair, but it's just, somebody might, but I don't. But it is that sort of feeling, like it's just the magic before the big event, and that's what it's like now. Or am I just sad? am I a sad weirdo? Let me know. If I'm sad, just write sad in the comments. Don't rub it in. But yeah, it's so cool. It does give you an opportunity as well to sort of walk around and just see it lit up without tons of people and tons of noise, which is nice. But now in the centre of the fair, look, with all the little juvenile rides, there's like little bungee trampolines and tiny little super swings there. But none of these have have got anything going on. They've just set them up and resting them there until opening night, I assume. Little mini ski jump. Not that you'll be able to see much in the dark, but it's the Pony Express. And then a little caterpillar, a tiny caterpillar. As I say, this is like the tiniest little theme park. It's like a tiny little fun fair just for toddlers. So you don't have to walk the edge. All the big rides are right around the edge of the car park. All the smaller rides and a couple of the flat rides and things are in the centre, and all the prize stalls. But if you want to just do the full circumference of the fair around the edge, that's where you get all the big rides, all the main attractions. But yeah, I must admit, that does look really cool. With the ghost train. Yeah, excited for Outer Limits. I've never ever done it, just because I've watched so many people do it, and I've said this on previous videos as well. I think about 30 to 40% of the small kids that go on it that have never been on it before are so excited, and then when they hit the bottom, about 30 to 40% of them end up crying. I think it either shocks them or it hurts them or both. I don't know, but yeah, look at that. That's cool. I think I might have got a thumbnail right there. They've lit the waltzes up now. I don't know if that Robinson's Waltzes was lit up earlier, but it is now. And the Roadhouse Dodgems. I will take you out onto Walton Street as well, just to have a little bit more of a look of the food offerings, but I won't do a full walk all the way down because that will come as a separate vlog once the fair opens. That will be a full and complete food tour of Walton Street for Hull Fair. And that's the Outer Limits. As I say, been around at least since the 70s. So I think we've done a full walk now, so Big Ben Tower's looking really good lit up in the dark. Superstars all lit up as well. So shall we head out onto Walton Street and just check out the progress on the Walton Club car park area, and have a little look down at the Richmond's Trailblazer Waltzers, and just take in a few of the food stalls and just check out what Walton Street actually looks like compared to yesterday, just because that's the point of these videos, to see the progress, and it looks very different to yesterday. As I say, make sure you do comment down below if you want me to come tomorrow. I'll read them and I'll make a decision at lunchtime tomorrow whether I will be coming or not. But if you want me to, I will. If you're not that fussed, then I will leave it until opening day on Friday. But it might be interesting to come and see just what the progress is on Skyfall alone anyway. I mean, everything else will pretty much probably look the same. I'm starting to get the smells of Hull Fair as well. You can't smell it because I haven't got smell-o-vision. But you'll have to trust me. If you come in, you'll know. If you're not, you know what fairs smell like. They smell like burgers and petrol. Burgers, hot dogs, and petrol. So that's it, we've done a full walk around Walton Street. Car park. Let's go onto the actual street and check out what's there. What are you most excited to ride? Let me know. Is there anything that's here that you wouldn't even dare do? You know, like me with the slingshot there, the reverse bungee. What's your ultimate no-no at the fair? If you've got one, I'm interested to know where people's limits lie with regard to these rides. I'm always a little bit wary. I'm skeptical anyway by nature, but I'm always a little bit wary doing rides at fairgrounds on opening day, just because obviously they're so good at what they do. They're obviously really amazing at what they do, and they do it day in, day out for the whole lives. But the fact that it just worries me that they get them up so quickly, and they're so high up, and like, I'm trusting my life with that, and to be going on it on opening night when not many people have been on it already, and I don't know, I'm weird like that. But do you agree with me that it actually looks so much nicer when it's dark? Take a little walk halfway through Walton Street and see what's going on, just because there's a few attractions down here. I'm going to go take a look at this car park from the used car showroom at the bottom there, and there's like a used car plot, and they usually take all the cars off there for Hull Fair, and that's where they have a carousel, they have a couple of juvenile rides, and the famous donut stall where you get 5 donuts for $1.50. I think it was $1.50 last year. But there's things going on the car park, look. I can't quite tell if there's somebody on that. I think there is. There's somebody. Yeah, there is. There's people actually on that. Don't know if they're workers. Don't know if they're guinea pigs or press or what. But there's no music playing. But the shocker, I call it a shocker, ghost train is really good to see from day one. We've got Superstar, is it Superstar, Top Star? I'm not sure what this one's called, to be honest. Top Star. And then, as I said the other day, there's usually a Tagada here. And it is. There's the Tagada. And then there's the ghost train as well. I love it. To me, that symbolises Hull Fair. Let's take a little walk down to Springbank End, where the road is blocked off. We'll see if the carousel's up. I think it is, yep. We'll show you what's at this end, because we've not gone this far yet on this series. So I can show you a bit that you've not seen before. They do take these gates down. This is not all locked up, this is just open, and that is that's there is the famous donuts. and the carousel, and I think there is usually another juvie ride just behind it. It looks like a fun house, and then a couple of food stalls as well. But in just 2 days' time, this is where we will start the walk, as we always do, as tradition dictates, and then into Hull Fair. There's a load of food joints here as well. This will be like a little food area. So as I say, there will be a full food tour where we will look at every single food option down this whole of Walton Street on one of the videos. So some people do only come to the fair for food, so I find it might be quite useful for people to see what's on offer, the sort of prices you're looking at, what the queues are like. I mean, you can see there loaded donuts, 25 for 18 quid or 10 for £9. So you get a little bit of an idea of the prices for that, but that's the sort of thing that we will do on the full food vlog. We'll just walk down and check out prices, check out options, check out queues, and we'll get a few things ourselves and see what's going on, see what it tastes like. It's all in the taste. There's a twister in there as well. That's quite compact this year. There's a couple of juvenile rides. There's a twister, Tagada. There's the Top Star there, the Ghost Train, and then a fun house down there, the Bavarian style fun house. All cramped into that little car park. But it looks different now, doesn't it? This is where you was able to park your car every day up until today to come and have a little walk around Walton Street, but not now. Oh, this ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Someone's gonna have to back in. But we'll take a walk down. We'll go about halfway, maybe a little bit further than halfway, and just have a look at the Richmond's Trailblazer Waltzer, and then we'll end the video there. And then I will either see you again tomorrow for the last update video. This is the penultimate one, or it might be the last one. You decide. So I'll either see you tomorrow for the next and last update, or I will see you on Friday for the big day. Opening day. It's looking very tight, look. I need to get off the road. I'll get flattened. The Hull Fair, when it opens as well on Friday, there will be tons and tons of like merchandise sales people down here selling balloons, light up apparatus and toys, colouring in things, all sorts of things that attract little kids' eyes and that attack parents' purses and wallets. It is usually quite cheap, tacky stuff that doesn't last too much longer than the fair itself, but kids just love it. But that's it. Have you enjoyed the video? Hope you have. Let me know if you have. Pop a like on it. Show me. As I say, we're just going to head a little bit further down. I need to go through here because this is the famous Bob Carvers. Famous. Did a video just on Bob Carvers last year. It's on the channel from last year if you want to check that out. Where we've got the famous patty, full patty, chips and peas. Look at that, with the moon. But yeah, that's where I need to go down. That's where I've parked the car. So this is Richmond's Waltzers here. Taser Blazer. I don't know what I called it. Did I call it something different? Laser Blazer? Did I call it Laser Blazer or did I call it something different? I can't remember. I was actually at where the Richmond's store there, Fun Fair Rides in Preston. earlier today in Hull. So that is that. I'm not going to walk all the way down because, as I say, that will come with the food tour, but it goes all the way down. We have walked all the way down there on a previous video before the food trailers and everything was here. So that is it. That concludes the video. That is it with 2 days to go. That's October the 8th vlog completed for the pull on and build. Not the pull on anymore, pull on's complete. The build is almost complete. So hope you've enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, pop a little like on it. Do think about subscribing to the channel. Please do join me for opening day in just 2 days time. Let me know if you do want me to come tomorrow, and I will. If you're not that bothered, let me know that, and I could probably skip it. But that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been quite nice seeing it at a night time in a different light, because it has been for me, and it's so quiet. Nothing like what it's going to be like in 2 days. So hope you come along with me then. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you then. See you later. Bye bye.